everybody, and welcome into the Fort Worth Christian Cardinal Coaches Show, where it's always great to be a Cardinal. Coach, great to see you this morning.
Good beer.
Man, it's been a big week in Cardinal athletics, hasn't it?
A big week, yep.
You know, we've got a lot of great things going on. We'll lead it off with our volleyball team. Those girls are doing something this year, aren't they?
They're getting after it. Coach Breeding's been doing a great job.
Man, they're 31-12 overall, won their area game. Pretty dramatic.
Yeah,
I think it took
5 sets.
Yeah, absolutely. So, hey, congratulations, volleyball guys, and I know you guys are going to head deep into the playoffs. Matter of fact, if you guys want to head out to the volleyball game this week, Saturday, 1 o'clock at Nimitz, they're also playing Prince of Peace. So, congratulations, volleyball. Also, huge news on the football front. Coach, you want to talk a little bit about Chance Looper and his commitment?
Well, he committed to Boise State, and, going up there with Coach Harsin, he's going to do great things there, no doubt about it.
Man, fantastic. And you talk about, that's big-time Division 1A Power 5 conference football, right?
Yes, sir. In Boise State, even this year they're having a great year. So for him to have the opportunity to go up there and get plugged into that system and that program, he's gonna thrive there.
No, absolutely. He had a big score. I know his triple team most of the game last week. But I think we're rolling a highlight right here of his showing some power as he loops back in the inside and drags two guys into the end zone for the Cardinal touchdown.
Yeah, and those are some of the things Chance can do for you. He can make things happen whether the ball's in the air or after the catch. So that's part of why he's going to Boise State.
No, absolutely. Hey, fantastic. Congratulations, Chance, and congratulations on your great career as a Cardinal. Yeah. Now let's go into last week a little bit. Played Legacy. We knew it was going to be a little bit of a challenge to kind of run a tricky offense. Tell me what you saw that you liked from a coaching perspective.
Well, they played hard consistently. So, and they kept having to go to Plan B, but once they got to Plan B, our guy wasn't there. So,
sure.
So as we move forward, we get another shot this week to work on that.
Mm-hmm.
Give Frisco Legacy a lot of credit because they made big plays. Ultimately, they ran the ball successfully, and then unfortunately they threw the ball successfully too. They were 4 or 5 for 100 yards and 2 touchdowns, and you have to eliminate big plays when you're playing an offense like that and limit possessions. And they just did a better job than we did on Friday.
Well, Cardinals, we had some highlights, and you can't forget we have a young team. We have a lot of young leadership that are coming up and gaining this great experience that will lead to big things in the future for the Cardinals. Mm-hmm. We had some really big plays. Case Baldwin again with a really big, powerful 28-yard run. I think you're seeing it right here as he explodes through the middle and drags a couple of guys, right?
Well, Case has been doing a good job these past few weeks of really carrying our running game. I think we talked a little bit about that last week, and we're excited. And you speak to our youth, so hopefully, they gained that experience last week and helps us this week as we go against the same type of scheme.
No, absolutely. And of course, Carson, what can you say? I think definitely player of the game, threw for about 145, protected the football with only 1 turnover, but really showing a lot of positive and solid leadership out there.
He does. He stays positive. He doesn't let the negative get to him too much. So you can't ask for much more of your quarterback than that.
And I think basically with Looper being triple teamed over the top and on the outside, that leaves Jamal wide open.
Jamal
and another
continues
big
to
game.
do it. Yeah, Jamal continues to just step up when we need him. Need a couple of our younger classmen to continue to do that, continue to grow. One of the things you hear in coaching world a lot is when you're playing younger classmen, specifically freshmen or sophomores, once you hit this time of year, you're not a freshman or sophomore anymore. You're a sophomore, junior, so you need to progress.
You've been through the camp, you've been through the non-district, now you're into district, that's ready to go. So, we're 1-1 overall. We definitely have a big shot and a big finish for us, I think. This team has a lot to show us as we move forward through the district.
Our best football is ahead of us, and we talked a lot about that this week. Just what we need to do consistently, really throughout practice, and then how we execute there and letting it translate into 4 quarters. You look at the game last Friday, we really should have been up going into halftime.
Sure.
And we let that slip away, and then it ends up catching up to us, and they build off that momentum and keep it rolling. Whereas if we can put 4 quarters together, what do we look like?
No, absolutely. We had a big second quarter as a football team last week and really kind of showed some dominance there. And unfortunately, like you said, the momentum just kind of carried over with them moving into the half and into the second half as well.
And one of the things we focus on is the first 5 minutes of each half and then the last 2 minutes of each half. So those are really critical in establishing identity in the game.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's move on to this week. Of course, big week, going to be homecoming, but Prince of Peace, they're 0-2 in the district. So kind of got somebody that may be on a downward spiral a little bit, while Cardinals are kind of coming into an uptick. What do you expect to see from Prince of Peace this week?
I expect them to come in after last week and seeing film and giving us their best shot. I mean, that's what we're preparing for, and quite frankly, we got a lot to prove here. So
Sure.
We're excited for that, and we know it's not going to be easy, but we kind of like that.
No, absolutely. Do any special weapons on Prince of Peace side that we need to be aware of?
Solid running game, solid running game, and then they take advantage of that. Honestly, I mean, running back solid. I mean, he's number 2. He's really good.
Well, fantastic. I know the defense is going to be ready to go, and the defense is going to basically put that iron curtain up, right?
That's the object anytime you go into it. So hopefully we can do it.
Well, it's going to be a huge week, but we mentioned earlier it's homecoming week, so we wanted to take a minute and just kind of shift gears and recognize those students that have been selected for our homecoming court. So I want to start off with our girls, and congratulations to Isabella Brownlow, Nalia Shaw, Allie Beth Tucker, Annie Carter, and Sydney Waldron. Guys, you represent everything that FWC is about, and we congratulate you on your nomination. Now moving to the guys, I think it's all football players except one lonely guy. One guy. So, hey, congratulations to Case Baldwin, Jack Slottick, Dennis Harold, Brock Thibodeau, and Kyle Webb. Truly exceptional leaders at this school who exemplify everything that Fort Worth Christian stands for. Guys, good luck. And we're looking forward to seeing all your pretty smiling faces in the parade. I believe that starts at 1 o'clock this Friday, followed immediately by our pep rally at 2. Guys, so come on out and experience what it is, our campus life here at Fort Worth Christian. See how we plug in our students, how everybody takes advantage of game day experiences, and then follow that up in the evening with a 7:30 kickoff right here at Barrow Field. It's going to be exceptional, and it's going to be exciting. So, Coach, it's going to be a huge weekend for us here at school.
It really is. So come out, support these guys and girls, and we'll come out with the W's hopefully.
No. And Coach, as always, go Cardinals.
Go Cardinals.